Hi, I'm Michelle Robinson. I'm the director of First Kisses at Clear Creek Community Theater, and we would love for you to join us and listen to our cast and crew discuss their characters in the show. Hi, well, thank you everybody for coming today. We're going to talk a little bit about the beautifully written First Kisses by Jay Hanagan, and this is the set for First Kisses. And I have a couple of questions for you all. What made you decide to come and audition for the show?
What drew me to it was the story in and of itself. The continuum of a couple during the course of childhood into old age, and just how their life draws out and the events that unfold and the highs and the lows and everything in regards to it. And I saw the description of it, and I'm just like, it's so romantic, it's so ideal, and it's what a lot of people strive for. It's what they hope for.
How do you feel playing a character that you know is either in the same show is either younger or older than you, but you're the same character? How do you approach that? What does that mean to you?
What I've noticed is the scene before mine is 15-year-olds, and I've watched that scene enough to where I can gather the character traits, if you will, to bring into my character.
And I think that's how we've built such a great relationship throughout the cast. Like it's like a family. It's because we, in a way, we're a part of each other because it's one person through an entire life. So we're having to get to know each other and know their traits.
Why would you suggest this show to any of your friends?
I do see it as a show that people of all ages can enjoy.
It's like The Notebook. It's like when they're little, or when they're 15 or however, that story starts out, you can kind of tell how it's going to go along. So you can't tell them too much about it.
That's right.
I just tell people it's like a timeline of a boy and girl's life, starting with their first kiss.
What kind of things do you guys talk about on the ride to and from the house?
I talk to myself in the car on my way home. Just
No, that totally counts because I do the same.
And I run the lines over in my head and try to figure out, okay, how am I going to do it better next time?
I think on the way home, mostly it's, what were you thinking? But like it was stated, I'll go over the performance because I am my own worst critic.
You have a very good point because I think a lot of us, we actors across the board, are their own worst critic. But I learned this lesson a long time ago. If you just listen to the story, that's the most important thing. How does being the youngest cast member make you feel? Are you proud or are you scared?
Well, I've been the youngest cast member for a lot of plays that I've done. So it doesn't really scare me because I've gotten used to it because I'm usually the youngest member. So it doesn't really scare me.
The 52-year-olds, what is the relationship between John and Mary at 52?
For people that as you go through the phases of your life, it can be very frightening to give up something you've been so comfortable with before and to realize that your life won't be the same as you go into an older age with people defining you in certain ways. Mary says a line that I don't want to be told that I can't dance until 2 in the morning.
Right.
Why should we define what people can do by their ages?
Right. Anybody have anything else to say about the show in general or why people need to come see it?
There's going to be one line or one thought or one activity in this show that everyone can relate to.
Well, I've learned what it was like to work with the lady I'm working with, Kate, and what she's given to me in the scene that we work with. That's the thing that's the capper of the show. That's what holds it all together. And it takes two to tango. There's no way that this is only mine,
Right.
hers. It's ours.
Right.
And everybody around is part of what makes it work. So thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad we got this chance to get together and talk about the show and what it means to you and how powerful it is. It's a very powerful, funny, and sweet show, and I'm glad we all got the chance to do it. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed our discussion. First Kisses will run at Clear Creek Community Theater until Sunday, June 2nd. If you would like to see the show, you can purchase tickets online at this link or call the theater to make reservations. If you would like to view the full extended discussion, follow this link here. Thank you, and I will see you at the theater.